We're back with Bobby and JJ Radio. Our show today is entitled Downtown Living. Our first guest is Jim Williams. He's a custom builder that is currently building and focusing in the downtown area of some other places as well. Born and raised here in San Antonio, went out to become an Aggie, came back, and he has a partner. He's the main partner of Williams-Hirsch Custom Builders. He's been featured in the San Antonio Magazine, the Builder Architect Magazine, today's Builder Magazine. Named the CPS Smart Energy Custom Builder of the Year in 2007. He's the Build San Antonio Green Award in the Infield Development Focus on Community and Historic Character of 2013. He's selected to be the Feature Builder of 2004 and 3 and 4 by Greater San Antonio Builder Association. And he's one of the first designation, or the first designated green builder here in San Antonio. He has a graduate master builder, and you can only get that by just being in the business for a very long time.
Right. Yeah.
So Jim, you're the master of green, it seems like, huh?
Well, I'm still learning. Every day I learn something new,
Sure.
and so
What'd you learn today?
We learned that you can hula hoop for 30 minutes.
Right, exactly.
For some reason. I don't know why Jim needs to know that. It has nothing to do with building. But Jim, how long have you been building homes?
I've been building for over 20 years now.
20 years, wow.
Right.
All right, and where are you currently building? If you, I know there's a lot of spots, but where are you currentently building right now?
We build in Austin, we build in New Braunfels, we build here in San Antonio. Here in San Antonio, we are in the near downtown area in Alta Vista and Beacon Hill.
Right.
Those areas, the neighborhoods that are distinctive, they have been around since the early 1900s, and we try to find those neighborhoods, see if we can find lots there,
Right.
or tear downs there,
Sure.
and then we build to blend in with those neighborhoods.
So you're not bringing in a lot of monstrosities into the neighborhood. You're trying to keep the character, and that's why you've been, kind of, I feel welcome with open arms in that area, I think, because you're trying to maintain the character of these
Neighborhoods.
prehistoric neighborhoods. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We spend a lot of time with the design aspect. We want to make sure that what we build fits in and doesn't stand out. So
Bobby's making fun of me because I said prehistoric. I meant prehistoric district neighborhoods.
No, historic district.
No, yeah.
There's no dinosaurs in these neighborhoods.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a pterodactyl.
I
I saw it in Tobin Hill one time. Well, it at least it looked like that because after I parked under a tree, it was on my car. Anyways, so now in Austin and San Marcos, what areas?
New
of town?
Braunfels.
New Braunfels. What areas of town over there?
in Austin, we're building primarily in East Austin, South Austin, the near downtown area there as well.
Sure.
New Braunfels, it's near downtown there, but there's a subdivision called Town Creek, and we're building in there. We have what's called a pocket neighborhood,
Sure.
where we're building cottage-style homes there.
So just the same kind of homes that you can see in all these
Exactly.
prehistoric district.
No,
Historic district. But Tobin Hill's not prehistoric. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
So what are some of these features that kind of make it unique to what you guys are doing?
Well, we try to, again, we try to make it blend in with the neighborhood that, where there are homes built in the early 1900s.
That in itself is pretty rare.
Right. So there are a lot of corbels. There are generally metal roofs. The footprint of the house is not huge, so it doesn't take up a lot of land area. We incorporate a lot of antiques in our homes, actual antiques. So we have a couple of decorators on our staff, and they go out and really enjoy finding these architectural antiques that we put in the homes. For instance, newel posts, antique newel posts, antique stained glass windows, antique lighting, various things that we run across that we put inside the homes to make them look distinctive.
So they're taking like stained glass windows out of older homes, and you're using them in your brand new homes.
Right. We try to find these older things, these antique things in houses that are in the same time period. So if we're going into a neighborhood that's where houses are built in the early 1900s, we want to find things from the early 1900s. So that's what we do.
Sure. And if you're just joining us, we're speaking with Jim Williams of Williams-Hirsch Custom Home Building. Jim's talking about all the different pockets that he's working in Austin, Braunfels in San Antonio near the downtown area. Do you have? Can a buyer come in and completely customize a home with you? Can they just pretty much come in and do everything from the ground up, customize?
Yes, our primary thrust for the last 18 or so years has been custom home building. So if someone comes and has a lot or starts with us from the very beginning,
right?
Yes, they can customize their home.
And what are some of the green features that you guys are doing? I know you're one of the first people to do the green features, but
Right.
what is something that's unique to you guys?
Well, almost every house we build is a certified green home, and in order to get that certification, you have to have several things. First of all, energy efficient windows. We make sure we put only very nice windows that meet all of the green characteristics here. We put those in the homes. We high efficiency air conditioning systems. Our insulation, we use a lot of spray foam insulation, which has been great. That enables us to keep the ductwork inside the thermal boundary or inside the conditioned space, so your ducts are not warming. We use programmable or Nest thermostats in the house. A Nest thermostat is one that
You can control from anywhere, right?
well, yes, and it learns your living habits. For instance, if you leave the house at a certain time every morning, your AC may go up, so you don't have to. It doesn't cool while you're away, and then it knows when you're coming home, so it turns back on. So when you arrive, your house is cool again. So it saves money there.
That's awesome.
The orientation of the house is important. The AC systems, the heating systems,
Sure. Insulation.
insulation.
And so what if a buyer doesn't have, do you have floor plans for people that are not like looking to completely, customize something? Like you can pretty much help them out if they have an idea but not really the full floor plan.
Right. We can help the buyer from start to finish. We do have floor plans that we show to our clients. Generally, the floor plan can be adapted to different elevations, so the outside looks different.
Sure. Elevations means faces, pretty much.
Right.
So, yeah.
What you see from the outside,
Right.
exactly. So yes, we do have a supply of those for buyers.
Any buyer that wants to do
Right.
that. And so, what do you feel is that the type of person that builds these custom homes, they're a different kind of buyer, aren't they?
They really are. Generally, they have a pretty good idea of what they want.
Sure.
They may have been shopping and have seen lots of homes, but for some reason, there's something about the homes they see that don't really measure up to what they're looking for. So, a custom client can start with a blank palette and just use whatever imagination they have, and we can build whatever they want.
Sure.
Now on the inventory homes that we build, if you catch it at the right stage, you can make some choices, but generally we have those pretty well nailed down
Right.
before we start.
So you pretty much picked almost everything out, and then you're just
Right.
kind of building it for the potential buyer that's coming out.
Exactly.
So how many people do you have on your team?
We've got 6 full-time people, and 2 of us own the company, and then we have a couple of decorators that are really great, and we've got some couple guys that really help us out. They're just great builders, and they're part of the team, an integral part of the team.
If you're just tuning in, we're speaking with Jim Williams of Williams-Hirsch Custom Homes. And speaking of the decorators, I was on your website and I lost a lot of time just going through the all the different pictures, and there was some crazy stuff that I saw. Like there was one, I don't know what house it was, but it had like a metal spiral staircase and a grand piano, and I was thinking, wow, that's exactly what, like that room right there is exactly what I would pick. Bobby would pick the staircase, but it would be an accordion. He's not really into pianos. He likes accordions. He listens
I like
to
polka music.
Hey, good.
polka.
No, I don't.
Yeah, anything with an accordion, he's all over it.
I don't listen to music unless there's an accordion in it.
Yeah,
I'm lying.
but no, that website is phenomenal. If anyone wants to go and look, just to get an idea of the magnitude of what you guys can do for the custom homes.
What's a URL?
It's www.williams-Hirsch, and that's HIRSCH.com. Did I get that right?
That is correct.
Do you have somebody on your team that'll help you pick out countertops, colors, and all that?
Absolutely. We have 2 decorators who do nothing but that, and they're great at it and can take a lot of the anxiety away from someone who doesn't do that all the time.
Yeah, and so they'll sit down with every single buyer, and they'll color coordinate the cabinets, the countertops, backsplashes, the floors, because all that stuff. Even with us, me and Bobby see over 1,000 houses a year, and even when I'm decorating my own home, it's pretty
hard.
It's
Yeah.
exhausting.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, there's only so many colors of pink you can pick from.
Yeah, exactly. There's fuchsia, Pepto,
Hot pink.
hot pink, yeah, stuff like that. So I run out. And so besides the tile and the countertops, what else does the decorators really sit down and help out with the buyers?
Well, they are involved from the very beginning. We want to try and find out how the people live. You know, what kind of lifestyle do they have? Are they very active? Do they spend a lot of time at home? Do they have family coming? And so, you know, we start at the beginning with the room sizes and the kinds of rooms that the client might need, and so it begins there, and then they get into all of the color choices, the tile choices, the flooring choices, all of that sort of thing. One thing that's pretty neat about our couple of gals that do this
Sure.
is that they are very creative. They don't, they're able to come up with great looks without breaking the bank. You know, so they're, if you've got plenty of money to throw at something, it's pretty easy to do. But if you're on a budget, there are ways to come up with great looks without spending a lot of money.
Sure. And how long does it take? So if I'm going to go and build a house with you, we find a lot. What's the time frame that we're looking at?
It's generally 5 to 6 months. We're not really interested in a lot of speed. We are more interested in the character of the home, so we take our time.
So you don't prefab it somewhere else
No,
and stay together like pergo floors?
Every one of them is individually designed and built, and they all look different.
Yeah. Yeah, in the website, it was eclectic.
Yeah.
I was looking at different, architecture was different, floor plans were different. It felt like I was looking at 20 builders, really, to be honest with you. And it was pretty amazing that usually you'll have like a style. You'll see like a Mediterranean type builder, or you'll see, like Art Deco type builder, and then ranch style. But I saw, I want to say 4 or 5 different genres of building in that one website. It was pretty crazy.
Right. Well, when you are working with custom clients, we may not always agree with the style that the client loves,
Sure.
but we're builders, so we build what they like. And we've had a very good success rate.
So if somebody want to see one of your houses, do you have any inventory homes set up to where they can go and kind of visit, take a look at them?
We're building a couple of houses on West French Place, so those are available.
That's just north of downtown, right?
Just north of downtown. It's near San Antonio College. So those, and then my wife and I actually live in a home that we open as a model. We like a phone call first, but
No, I'm bum rushing you. It's going to be 7 in the morning. I'm an early bird too.
come on, I'm up by then anyway.
I can't sleep at night, so you may get somebody knocking
Yeah,
on the door
it's
at 3 in the
Okay,
morning
well,
Between the two of us,
with a ski mask.
It's
Great.
24. Yeah, he doesn't even need it. It's San Antonio, but he still runs with a ski mask. It doesn't make any sense.
Make it interesting.
Well, Jim, thank you so much for coming in today. I want everyone that's listening right now, either on SoundCloud or on YouTube, to go to your website, because once they go to the website, I think they're going to really realize the scope of everything that you do. It's www.williams, like Keller Williams, Williams, Hirsch, HIRSCH.com. Is that it?
perfect.
Okay, and
Yes.
or they can contact you directly to
Right.
go and check out the house that you live in at 210-764-0123. Again, that's 764-0123. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, talk about a little bit deeper of downtown living with Alteza. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and BobbyandChazyRadio.com.